Sister Hatune, welcome to Orlando. Thanks for being here. And I would like you to tell the audience a little bit about yourself, about your early life. I understand you were born in southeast Turkey, and your native language is Aramaic. Can you please tell us more about that?
Yes, I am born in 70 in Zaz. This is a village in southeast Turkey. And I grew as Syrian Orthodox Christian. I am Syrian Orthodox Christian, and with me we are 10 children. And my mother tongue, or this location, they're called Tur Abdin. Tur Abdin is the mountain of hermit. There's still, thanks God, the Aramaic language as a mother tongue, reading and writing. Even the Turkish government was forcing us to learn to speak and to use only Turkish, but they could not change the culture in the village. Only in the school was total forbidden. And I tell you the truth, I'm proud that still we have this language, because no another area real as mother tongue is there. They say sometime in Syria some villages, but it's not real Aramaic.
And what is so special about Aramaic? Why?
Aramaic, because it's Jesus' language.
Jesus spoke Aramaic.
Yes, and it is the oldest language in the history. And if somebody know Aramaic, the phonetic of this language is covering all the another words, another pronunciation. If somebody had this, then it's easy to use also another language.
So when you recite the Lord's Prayer in Aramaic, you're speaking like Jesus did?
100%, yes. And but for this language, we was persecuted under Turkish law. I went 5 years in my village to a Turkish school, and the teacher was automatic Islam, because the Christians in Turkey till today they cannot be employed by the government any jobs. That why automatic our teacher, we was plain Christian village, the student all Christian, but the teacher was Muslim. He was forcing us every Friday to have Islamic religion classes, but we was denying. Every Friday we got hit on our hand from metal stick, 8, 4 on this, 4 on this, every Friday, because we was denying together, uniting these Islamic religion classes.
Mm-hmm. During the Armenian genocide, we know that 1.5 million Armenian Christians were murdered by the Turks. But were there also other groups, such as the Syrian Orthodox, that were targeted?
I like to say, the Syrian Orthodox Church is based at the Church of Peter in Antioch till today. The Church of Antioch was the Apostle Act 1125 says first time they call them Christianoi. The Christianity spread from there to all over the world. And this church till beginning of 8th century, the count the number of the Christian to this church, my church, 72 million people. Now from these 72 million people, now is 500,000. Where are these Christians?
That's a good question. Where are they?
Where are
Tell
they?
me.
Yes. And this Christian was later split Armenian, Greek Orthodox, Catholic, Protestant, and Armenian. I told about that. These 4 groups, they was living in Turkey and surround all this area. The main genocide was 1,000 till 1,200. Under Caliphate, also this time they add Quran, how to kill, and it's illegal to kill and cut and these things. I will not speak about Quran now, but that is the period under this fanatism. The Christian has no right to have a house 10 centimeters higher than the Muslim. They has to come down. Christ has no right to ride on horse. Christ has no right to have minority of the church. They pull completely down under this caliphate.
These are the dhimmi laws.
Dhimmi is, I will speak later about dhimmi. Dhimmi is, I'm talking what has happened.
Yes,
It
but
happened.
those were the laws back then.
Yes, then is this caliphate, they put this law also.
Yes.
Yeah, for since that time, since 1000 is running this law, not before. That established, fixed. And so is that the Christian in that time, they has to carry a wooden cross, big cross on the field, 200 years long. And then they told, oh, we are overloaded from this cross. We say only through our mouth we will be Muslim, then they will take this cross from our back. They told that, but second generation, the big cities, they became so easy than Muslim. But our area, Tur Abdin, which I am coming, Southeast Turkey, it is 120 kilometer long and 80 kilometer wide. There are 243 villages. And these are plain Christian, was plain Christian till 1915 or 14. And in this area, that was 1915, the genocide, which one you talk about, Armenian. Armenian was killed 1.5 million.
Yes.
And they call till today about Armenian genocide, but no. Syrian Orthodox, they kill more than Armenian, because this location is Syrian Orthodox area.
Tell me the numbers. I'm sure you have some of them.
3 million minimum.
We have to tell the people that we have to tell our listeners and those who are watching that this is not just Armenians, but this is much more. So what are the numbers?
I tell you 3 million, not 1.45. 3 million they kill. I have here fact, this book in German language, and I have only 12 villages, Syrian Orthodox villages here. Some of the villages for the genocide was 700 family. In Orient, a family is 7 members normally. Minimum.
So we can
7.
do the math, 700 times 7.
Yes, and they didn't let no one of them.
So everybody died. Everybody from this
Everybody.
village died. We have
Yes.
700 times 7, 4,900.
Only from one village.
And no one from this village survived.
No one. I have here just 12. Total here, I count them total. There are 52,000 only from 12 villages they killed totally. 52,000 only from 12 villages. That is resources in this book. I will come later about this book. And I have here, this book is Shed the Blood for 1915, okay, 1415. And only in one colony, there are 40,000 members, no one come back. The eyewitnesser, he was 16 years old. Only from view from one person. Today Erdogan and Turkish government says it's not allowed to speak from genocide. He won our patriot, if you don't shut the mouth of your children in Europe or another area to speak about genocide, I will do according my will and wish. He won them. It is horrible.
It is indeed. In your experience, what are some of the strange ideas that Muslims have about entering paradise?
Entering paradise, the Muslim there think how I was small child, and also today by Iraqi and Syrian refugee I am hearing daily and seeing daily, and my grandma also in her time 1915. They believe if they kill one unbeliever, who could be Buddhist, Hinduist, Jewish, Christian, anyone who are not Sunni Muslim, they will go direct to the heaven. That is, they believe, and they're doing that also. Some sample I met now, March 2014, I met Mahmoud and the Syrian border. This young man, he liked to do something. He registered his name on the university to study, but he don't have no job. He's on a wait list. He asked his father, "What shall I do, father?" "Yeah, go to the mosque. Maybe they will give you something." Okay, he's going to the mosque, and the mosque, they look, he's young man, he's healthy. They send him to the jihad camps, and in jihad camp they wash their brains, and they tell if you kill one unbeliever, normal Muslim has 40 virgin girls. If he go die, he will have sex with them and this and this. But if he kill one unbeliever, he will get a gift 72. And this young man, he liked one day earlier than another to live with this leisure sex life with these virgin girls, 72. And he's going, they treat him in Gaziantep, in the jihad, and that will be paid by Turkish government completely and motivated. He told me there are 3, in Urfa, Antakya and Gaziantep, the 3 big, largest jihadists. They come from abroad, they teach them there how to treat them, how to kill, how to do, and then they send them to Syria. And more than that also, he went there, he tried to kill, but he didn't personally. He told, I didn't kill nobody, but they killed my friends next to me, and I saw that he exploded himself, and he was looking that his body became in pieces, and he was, it's not funny, but it's sorry for that, sometimes I have to laugh about, he was looking next to him, that even his penis became in pieces, and he was thinking, oh my God, how could be this penis again have a sex? It's not possible. And so he came to himself, he ran away to Turkey back. That is Kurdish Muslim young boy. And he told sister, I am still Muslim. I don't want to say I belong to another faith because I don't know another faiths, but I don't believe nothing in Islam, or it's only lying from bottom till top. And they blow our head so much that we was believing 100%. But now I came to know everything is lie. If I tell you what I hear lying now that I know is lying, 3 months will be not finished day and night if I tell you. See, these people, they're believing in sexual life after the death. And the gents, they are thirsty to go soon, to do something, to kill the unbeliever, to go to this area. I understand them from one side.
Of course.
Yeah, I understand them. But
they want to have fun at some point.
Yeah, that is horrible, but it is reality.
Okay. Now we come to a very difficult part, because we know that you work as a counselor, especially for distressed Christian girls, and I'm sure you've heard a lot of stories, and would you share some of the stories you hear from these distressed girls?
See, I myself, I am a refugee. I fled from Southeast Turkey under the hard persecution. I am a Christian. I know the language of that location. I know the mind of the people in that location, in the Middle East totally. And I was thinking how I hear that is again any cleansing about the Christian. I could not stay in Germany, sit on the couch and wait for some information. I told I have to go personally there because I know how is it. I went there and I feel it is my duty. Even I am guiding a foundation in 35 countries, over 5,000 volunteer workers with me. Our mission is according to 25-40. If you serve, they need you when you are serving me. But since 2005, how I hear is a disaster there, I told, okay, my main work is the persecution of the Christian Middle East. That's why I'm there also. And I went personally, I met so many people. But how I hear the story of the girls, I spoke personally with 218 girls, which one was the youngest one with 5.5 years, they misused her. In Turkey, in Syria, in Iraq, in Jordan, in Lebanon, and Egypt. These are the locations which one we are working. I myself, I am not working by self. I have local people there. I am controlling, guiding, and helping and motivating. But my own work is this girl, because I am psychotherapist, I am spiritual counselor, and I am by self persecuted. I know how is it. I myself, I was tried to be raped till 14 years in Turkey for Muslims 4 times. It's not happened, thank God, till I am virgin. But it was in the last minute God saved me. But I know how is it, and that's why I tried to understand them.
And what did these girls tell you?
These girls,
what did they experience?
It is horrible. I cannot explain everything, but these 218 girls, and not could breathe. They tell me what is happening with them. They rape them. They cut some of portion of them sample from this number that I spoke. 13 of them they cut half of the vagina. I saw with my own eyes. How many I didn't saw? How many are there that I didn't saw? I don't know. 3 they cut the breast on the door because they was not happy with the ransom. All of them they has to pay ransom to come to be free. They was not happy. They done. Some of them, they cut the faces. I have photo, I have material, I have video, I have everything there. I hug all these girls. The youngest one, I have to cry on her shoulder. The another, they cry on my shoulder. And I have feeling for this girl. These traumatic views, they never go for my brain, for my mind. I am under psychological, normally heaviness, but through the power of my Lord, through my psychological knowledge, through my Bible, I can pass over these heavy things till today.
So is this what you think is happening with those Nigerian girls that were abducted?
Minimum. That would have happened. I'm sorry for all of that, but I like to say for worldwide to do against this act, to save the right of the human right, lady right, that the human being has right to live, not to be persecuted, not to be abused, not to be raped. Not if something happened, there has to be under the highest punishment. Who has to do it? Who could be?
Amen. Amen. Have you ever come into contact with Muslim terrorists?
Oh yes. 2009, I was in North Syria, and one priest, he called me. He told, sister, he is one man, please. I think you have to talk to him. I told, okay. And we came together. He was one of these slaughterer before, and he was seeing horror dreams. He could not continue, and he told he saw Jesus too, that Jesus was warning him why he's slaughtering his children. And so he came to the priest. He became Christian. His name is now John. Previous name, I don't know. I will not say also, if I know. And he told me, sister, we done that and that. I saw that and that. And then I told, okay, I have video clips. I have 174 video clips how they slaughter the Christian people. And I am sure that if you pray for the persecuted Christian, that will have power. And I beg everybody who are listening to me to pray for persecuted Christian or people, but also for the persecutor to return for Saulus to be Paulus. How I met some people like this, that they came to know that what they are doing is not correct. I beg to everybody to pray also for me, for my foundation, worldwide, that we can serve according Matthew 25:40. Read the Bible, you will know what I mean.
And with this, we conclude today's interview, and thank you very much, Sister Hatune, and we wish you all the best, and we wish you many, many prayers so you stay strong and healthy. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank
God
you.
bless you.
Thank you.